let's talk about gay sex again, okay? The pro-life groups, they're out there. They're pretty much strong enough for me that, I should be able to join the pro-life groups and know that it's fine for me to be on the losing team, the not so popular team that the mainstream media bashes. I mean, I could join the pro-life team and not care that the mainstream media thinks that the pro-life group are the losers. Okay, it's fine for me to be part of the pro-life group, but I don't see there's a group for a straight person like me to say, hey, homosexuality was fine until you legalize same-sex marriage. I mean, I know about the group National Organization for Marriage, and I know that they believe in defining marriage as a union between man and woman, or I believe that they reject same-sex marriage, but I don't believe there's a strong voice for me out there to say, hey, I was willing to accept homosexuality until legalize same-sex marriage in America. I mean, I could join the pro-life groups, and I know they're strong enough. I don't know where the marriage or defense groups are at. I don't know where there's a voice for me to say that, hey, I'm straight. I don't care if gay people think I'm hateful toward them. I've had other problems in life, but being gay is not one of them. I'm not afraid to make my voice and say that I was willing to accept your orientation, your behavior until you legalize same-sex marriage in America. And I believe there has to be a movement to define marriage as a union of man and woman. I don't believe in same-sex marriage. I think the straight majority has to overrule it. And theoretically, the straight majority should win. But if the straight majority have sexual values that are pornographic, then it might actually be difficult, for people like me to believe that they can overrule same-sex marriage. I don't believe in same-sex marriage, and the reason why the straight majority today favors same-sex marriage because their sexual values are totally pornographic. I mean, I don't think the straight majority today knows what is the most conservative definition of sexuality. Procreation. The reason why a man and woman have sex is because of procreation, and that's the most conservative definition of sexuality. Procreation is the most conservative. And I don't even believe the straight majority today knows what is the most conservative definition of sex. I don't believe the straight majority today knows that. And, you know, I mean, I had to watch on TV how, the gay man feels lonely in society because, he's not part of the straight majority. Well, guess what? I'm lonely in society because I feel there's no voice for somebody like me to say, well, I was willing to accept homosexuality until you legalize same-sex marriage in America, and I could join the pro-life groups and not care that, it's the losing team. But I don't feel there's a voice for me to say, well, guess what? I don't believe in same-sex marriage, and I think it should be overruled, and I think we should define marriage as a union between man and woman. I think the worldwide definition of marriage should be a union between man and woman.